Good afternoon. It is March 13th. That's the Thursday, March 13th. It's about 12:30, 3 hours into trading on Thursday. For those of you who are interested, I'm going to do a midday update in which I compare the closing price of stocks, uh, you know, at the beginning of the day and where they are now. I hope to not find anything too surprising or demonic, but if I do find something of note, we'll check it out. This is part one. I'm looking at about, I don't know, 100 or so stocks that I've picked from various sectors. And they include the oil sector, they include the pharmaceutical sector, a couple energy stocks, I think. So without further ado, let's check it out. Without further ado, let's look at the first watch list that I'm comparing prices for from the beginning of the day till the end of the day. YMAB, whatever that is. It's probably a penny stock relating to, yeah, biotech. That stock has made a 9% move from 430 to 472 if you're interested. I tend to skip over the little ones and go to the heavier hitters. So we'll go to Nugget, gold miners. Looks like the gold miners went up from 52.77 to 55, 5% move. Let's see how the FOMO affects that and see if it goes up much more than that. Maybe we'll check in at the end of the day. I do like DOYU beneath it. It's an international, Japanese company. I think it focuses on gaming industry. We'll check that out for you between now and the end of the day as well. But the next big company is Newmont. Newmont is a gold company. They've gone up from 43 or 44 to 46. It's about 4% move. So as you can see, these aren't exorbitant moves today, right? That's good, but they're pretty formidable. 5% move, something I'd be happy to make a couple weeks, a couple months even. Most of us would. So we do want to keep an eye on that. Gold is very volatile. Lucky for me, the next big stock on here, TK Tankers. We know a lot about them. We're not going to speculate what's going on with that. It's too complicated. TK Tankers basically is where oil is stored offshore. Sometimes during cheap oil prices and arbitrage, companies will buy a lot of cheap oil and store it until it's needed. AES, lucky for me, I own that. I've got a call going out to the 21st at 13. Looks like I'm already there, thank God, or close to it. Vista Gold, JD.com, which is a Japanese, Asian, Walmart or something like that, or online Amazon, has done pretty good today. For some reason, people are shorting the Qs today. The Qs are being shorted. That's gone up from 37 to 39 bucks. We got Hecla Mining, Gold. Kroger seems to be doing okay today. Now let's double check what's going on at the bottom of the list. Who's been getting hurt today? All right. Let's see if we discover anything unusual. All right, again, we're looking from the bottom to the top where I see something went down as much as 14%. Very small stock called Agroforce. Above it, Guardian Health, which had done pretty good yesterday, I think. Just got hammered. A drop from 43 or close to 44 to $40. Not sure what I make of that. Not sure what I make of Arlo Technologies dropping so hard. I think they had just gone up. They're a home camera company which does like surveillance, security. All right, let's move up to another number here that looks hefty. $72. Who's that? Innovative Industrial Properties. For those of you who don't know much about REITs as they relate to um, wholesale cannabis, that's one of those that I understand to be related to wholesale cannabis. That one got hit a little bit. Looks like Tesla's down 4% today. United Airlines continues to go down. One of my favorite companies, Asbury Auto Groups, trades 230 now, down from 240. I'm not comfortable with that. Not comfortable with that. I don't know what to say. I see a lot of losses here, and these losses look to be a little bit greater in percentage wise and breadth than at the top, where we only saw like a couple of natural resources companies. This is a little bit concerning, and then what we always like to do is to go to the middle, who's been relatively flat today. Um, so we can assess, uh, does this have some room to go at some point? Does it need a catalyst? So let's look at those that are right in the mid-range here. First one that stands out at 429 and flat is SNPS. That's a semiconductors company. I'll keep an eye on that. I see eBay. Lucky for me, I have a position in eBay um, to the south. It's not quite where I need to go. I need to go down a couple bucks. Walmart seems to be flat. That's interesting for investors. General Motors is flat. The financial ETF is flat today. Home Builders MHO is flat. Intercontinental's hotels. I find that the more expensive hotel group companies tend to be the strongest. And Staples is flat. And Texas Instruments is flat. I kind of like them. Next Era I've always kind of liked. And let me see if there's anything else happening that's relatively flat to speak of. Pfizer, we've got a Pfizer which is trading somewhere between 25 and $25. Let's see, what do we have? Sanofi, $57 from the top down. Pharmaceutical. We got Lindsay Corporation, Progressive. That's been one of the stalwarts of the stock market over the past couple of years, just going straight up. Valero Energy's flat. Johnson and Johnson's flat. NVDA is flat. Congrats to NVDA, holding up. And there you have it. My recommendation really at this point is to focus on potential rebounds, because these guys going to the north are doing in a very systematic, progressive way. Wouldn't scalp it. I missed out on the 4% move. Nothing I can do about it. But I may want to look at Guardian Health, and that's what I'm gonna do in the next hour or two, and I'll see what happens. In the meantime, have a good afternoon. This is the end of part one. I have another watch list I gotta show you guys, and bear with me. In the next 5 or 10 minutes we'll look at that.